Aw, damn it. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Is everyone back? Sorry about that. Here, I'll give you giant robins to make up for it. Look at this fine lady. Cinder theme? The new one or the old one? Mick Gordon one. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we back. Everyone reload, please. If you haven't already. Nothing like joining the stream goes down. Yeah, I know. It looks like I left the fucking... It's fine. I'm not even mad about it. Let's fucking go. Right. I still think getting that high is an achievement in itself, but, you know. Emotional whiplash. He's like, hi everyone, goodbye, fuck you. What we got here? Oh, landmine, nice. Hold on. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I just realized that guy spawned right there. What terrible timing. Oh man, that was silly. Alright. Oh man, that was funny. Thank you for the resource bet, Dr. Man. Oh, beautiful. Alright, anyway. That wasn't canon. I was like, yes, I can use the landmine. And as I move my camera, I see that fucking dude has spawned. I'm like, no, I'm dead. Fuck. I just wiped the run by... I was trying to landmine and be quick, yeah, and I ended up wiping it. That's so funny. It doesn't matter. It's like... That's like 30 minutes of Palace of the Dead, so I'm not too worried. It's just a bit funny. It won't take long. That will make this a bit longer though. Lucky I can just auto. Where's the exit? Wow, we got a really big first floor. That's actually kind of useful. Get some XP. Your net hates you, keeps buffering the stream. That's annoying. Try dropping the quality and back up again, see if it shakes it. Yeah, I'm good, Jen. How are you? Oh, that's funny. That is definitely the funniest way I've died in Palace of the Dead. I should have really had a look at that. Let's see. Combo killer internet. We want Cinder, don't we? This is Inferno, the new one, right? This is, I mean, I don't think the old Cinder theme was that great, like the SNES one. I think this is a really good rendition of, like, building on that and making it better. I mean, to be fair, Mick Gordon is literally a musical genius, so, you know, no surprise there, but... A new tadpole enclosure? You found some fruge? You found some fruge spawn? Baby fruge. Tadpoles are so cool. Our teacher did a tadpole hatching with us when I was a kid. It was really cool to see. Like, they had a school pond and she, like, acquired some frog spawn and then did it all. It was really awesome. What happened to Mick Gordon and Id? They said he was a diva and not doing the music on time and being a perfectionist, and he said they weren't paying him properly and were mucking him around. Do I believe the multi-million-pound corporation, or do I believe the artist was getting pressured by the big one? Let's have a think. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. It is also possible. That is also possible that he was being a bit fussy and they were being awkward. You know, that is also a very real possibility. I mean, the thing is, a lot of companies, especially the ones under like Bethesda/Microsoft, are pretty infamous for having terrible working conditions at times, so I'm more inclined to believe they were fucking him around than anything else. We need to like speedrun this, man. I need to get some extra XP, so I'm just gonna grab the mouse in here. Anything else? Cool. The guys he worked with next did absolutely no problems and tells you everything. Yeah. Mick Gordon's fantastic. I really hope we see way more music from him in video games in the future. If they redo Killer Instinct, it's been over 10 years since Killer Instinct 3. It'd be nice to see Mick Gordon, but what the? Who the fuck are you? Get out of here. What's everyone's favorite Killer Instinct theme? For those who've listened to the game's music. I think there's so many good ones, but I've got a couple that I think are slightly above the rest, I think. You don't think you'd do another Killer Instinct? Oh, that's the worst news I've heard today. That's unfortunate. He's done what essentially his take on. That's also true, yeah. I mean, that's very true. I like Hisako's theme, that's really good. Maya's theme is probably my favorite, I think. Maya's theme is just absolute work of art. Love it. Chief Thunder is great too. Folgles is interesting. Where's the exit? Am I blind? Oh, here it is. Wait, did I miss a treasure chest? I did. Omen's theme and Largo's. Omen's is alright. Largo? I'm trying to think Largo. What do you mean Jago? Is there a different... Lagos? Oh, Lagos. I know. Oh, wait, I know the guy. Is it Lagos, isn't it? The Mongolian Throw Scene for your video game soundtrack. I'm trying to think which one that is. Oh my god, this is painful. Gimme. Thank you. We got a treasure room here, which is actually kind of good for XP. We can just brutally murder our way through it. Here we go. Oh, we got a strength too. Don't need the fuck it. It makes things quicker. Sod it. I was gonna say we don't need the strength, but we're not here for conservation at this point. We're here for speed. We don't need anything until 4150. There is nothing. I mean, unless I walk into a landmine and fucking die. I mean, what are the chances of that happening, right? 0? So unless that happens again, I don't think we've got anything to be scared of, so... But that wouldn't happen, no, I wouldn't be that silly. Oh, Jago's team. Yeah, I'm with you. I had this, one of my very first CDs I ever owned was the Killer Instinct Super Nintendo CD that came with the game, with all the music on it. I didn't really listen to much music before then. I wasn't really that interested, I just, you know, but that was the one that really got me enjoying lots of different types of music. As a kid, it was cool. It's also amazing how long this theme is, it's really good. I might put Maya's theme on next, and then maybe we'll do Jago's, because Jago's is cool. Oh, Galatius is amazing as well. like, it's all dubsteppy. Although I think I might prefer the original Glacius theme from the Super Nintendo version. Or the arcade, which, Joey, take your pick. Obviously the Super Nintendo one's a bit crushed, but you know what I mean. Ah, perfect. Saves me going hunting for them. Did I check this already? There was a killer instinct for the Super Nintendo, yeah. I mean, here you go. This is the Cinder's theme on the Super Nintendo. So similar idea, but I think the Mick Gordon one's better, to be fair, by quite a substantial margin, but... You can sort of see that you can hear the similar themes. Like, Mick did a really good job of keeping the original's, like, backbone in there, I think. I think this is Robin Beanland, I think, did this one. Me and my friends also called Cinder a noob's character. He was too easy to do combos with. Forward, forward punch, forward, forward punch, forward punch, forward punch. Get a 9-hit combo out of that. Fuck off, Cinder, you cheap asshole. No one likes you. Ah, Mimic! Mimic! Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, do I care enough to risk walking across the... Mimic! You're a Mimic, gotta get binned. So what's, let's have a look. Glacius theme SNES. Oh no, let's do Jagos and then put Jagos on. You can see the difference. Jago. Jago theme SNES. This is Jago's theme on the Super Nintendo. Jen's not a Mimic. Jen's safe. As always, the Super Nintendo has a genuinely a really impressive sound chip for its time. Sony made, I think. It's good. This is a neat theme. Yeah. All of the fighter themes in this were really good. So that's Jago's theme. Let's have a look. Jago theme. And this is the new one. I say new, it's a decade old now, but you know what I mean. This one's cool. New on the geological side. Exactly. Newer. Maybe we'll go with that. Extremely young theme. This is a good theme though. This is a really good one. Oh no, it's this guy. Fuck, I'm just gonna lust him. Eat shit and die. I ain't got time for this, man. We died on floor 30. We need to get going. I'm not even dodging. I don't give a shit. Let's go. I'm busy murdering him. Quicker this way. Saying that, is it actually more efficient to lust him to death than it is to actually attack him? It might be. 600. I think it probably is. Get blammed, nerd. It has the kind of punch that Street Fighter's missing. Yeah, it does. It's like a really like a ham, like the go ham theme. Back to the Froge floor. Back to the Froge floor. There we go. We're almost back to where we were when I started the stream. Ugh. Fucking donut. Shouldn't turn my back to these guys. Actually, they'll suck me off. I don't want to see my bunny get sucked off. Ah, I got sucked off. Bunny should avoid mines. Holy Toledo. Bunny finishes first place. Landmine a weak second. Giant Keys boss is in another time zone. Fucking Rock'n'Roll Racing was such a great game. I'm just getting here. Did you dive team now when you started? No! God, no. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Nonsense. Have I eaten today? Oh, I did. So I went for my run this morning. Got up at 10 to 7. Went for my 3 kilometers. That was nice. Did better than normal, which was better than I've been, which is cool. And then I got back and I was like, oh my god, I need like a fucking McDonald's breakfast or something. Like I had this like thought in my head and I was just like, I need to get like a sausage and egg McMuffin or something. I need it. And so I went and drove and got one. Because I wanted to go for a little joyride in the new car anyway, like, and just sort of like stretch it out and have a bit of fun with it. So I did that and then stopped by McDonald's on the way back. And got a coffee. The coffee was actually really shit. I'm a bit disappointed about that, so I'll get another one later. But intuition. Do I even care about early intuitions? I guess so. Slows us down, but... How is the new car? It's really fun. It's really nice. Drives lovely. Yes, kitty. What can I do for you? What can I do for you, eh? Are you coming up here, are you? Go on, Em. Go on, Em. Come up here. There you go. One of them. Come in. No, leave my lid alone. That's going on the water, where you can't steal it. What do you do for good coffee? I mean, there's a local cafe that does nice lattes. So I try and get those if I can. They're also a bakery, but obviously I'm on a diet at the moment, so I'm not really getting anything. Do I have a day off tomorrow? With any luck, I do, yeah. I had to do a little bit of work yesterday, so we'll have to see. You smell funny. Why do you smell funny? And am I going to smell funny directly afterwards with you sitting on me? You've been sticking your foot in something you shouldn't be. Alright, I need another Killer Instinct theme. What should we do next? Should we do Myers? Should we do Myers? She made that smell for me. Maybe she did. To be fair, she let off like the biggest fart earlier when I was sitting in bed. It was really funny. I was just sitting there, I just heard, and I was like, what the fuck? I look over, she's like doing that like closed eyes, like facial expression. Like, ew, you suck. Let's see. This is the dynamic thing. This is the entire one. Let's do this one if she wants to be fine. I've got this on a CD in one of my old cars. I had this. Oh, Jeanette's come back after like rolling in fucking fox poo before. Jesus Christ. Absolutely honked. And then she whinges at me when I wash her off. She like starts crying at me. I'm like, well, don't fucking roll in dog. It's like, fuck shit then. Asshole. Yeah, now you're gonna lick me, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, the other one's here as well. Hello, Therese. What are you doing now? Oh, you guys starting having a fight. Excellent, well done. Is it all kicking off? Oh, devolve shit. Yeah, literally. The fox poo had it coming. Oh, at least they don't eat it, I suppose. Small mercies. I've been playing more of that King Arthur, like, Elder Scrolls game. Yesterday. I even, like, peer pressured John into buying it as well. Really, really fun, actually. It's really fun. Grail. Yeah, Tainted Grail, I think it's called. Fucking Jungle Rave. Love it. Delicious Maya. It's really fun. It's hard though. You played the turn-based one and the Fall of Avalon when it was in early access. Is it full release? Yeah. It's in full release now. It's tough. It's less. The combat is less like Oblivion's and more like a Souls style game, but in Oblivion sort of like viewpoint, which is interesting. And skill set. It's a really intriguing game. I didn't even know about it until I saw a Mortissimal thing pop up in my sub box. Like, what the fuck is this? This looks cool. And then they were like, yeah, this is really fun. And I was like, sold. All right. Oh no. Come on, tell me this isn't a Bob. Was this a steal? I think it was, right? What the? When you dead? You a new version of you? I played for maybe 15 hours at early access, obviously buggy. It's definitely a bit janky. It's definitely a bit janky. Or as a slightly aggravating American reviewer like to put it, Eurojank. Does that mean that every dog shit bad American game should be called Amerijank? I feel like it kind of should be. Anything Bungie puts out as Amerijank. I like the ring of Amerijank. Yeah, I think it works. Especially, I think the ratio from good to bad games coming out of the States is pretty in the favor of not great. Especially at the moment, with the big releases. But I am intrigued to see what's going to happen with Marathon. That's going to be the big litmus test. Amerijank is microtransactions. I like it. I'm not blind, am I? No, I'm just killing some extra ones rather than having like the leveling issues we had last time. I'm just gonna kill some extra of these lads. Another intuition. Yeah. Okay, we've been in this floor for 10 minutes, which is 10 minutes too long, but you know. But Amerijank is just making a platform to gamble and waste your money on marketing the game to kids. Ooh, spicy. I like it. fucking FIFA Ultimate Team. I don't know actually who makes the FIFA games these days. I know it's EA, but I'm not sure who makes them and where. I think it's gonna be more monumental how much badly it crashes and burns. It feels like it's gonna, doesn't it? It really does. Everything around the game feels like it's a flop. It's gonna completely die. I think you'll get decent-ish numbers for the first days. There will be okay numbers on the first week. Like, people curious, it's a new Bungie title. But I think it's gonna... The problem is these things are self-fulfilling prophecies, right? When everyone gets whiffed that the game's gonna be bad, everybody angles, like, and eyeballs the Steam numbers, right? At all times. Like, at all times. Like, what are the Steam charts? How many concurrent players are there? And of course, people see that, which then makes people not want to play, because I don't want to play a dead game, and it, like, just starts feeding into itself over and over. And so a game that might have been okay-ish suddenly finds themselves into a really bad situation. Bow, bow, bow. Cool. In about, what? In about 2 minutes, we'll be back to where we started the stream. Very cool. Now, no one will know the difference. Do we like we never died? Not that we did die. But it's if we never did die in a place where we might have died or not. Allegedly. What level were the Spriggans on the next floor? Were they 32? Or were they 42? Money's getting tighter, yeah. That's also true. Games are more expensive, money's getting a bit rough. The Great Orange one is deciding how badly to fuck everyone's money every couple of days, so that doesn't help either. A game with low numbers on Steam charts didn't make crazy good impressions. It was marketed by AAA. That's also true. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's was gonna set the world on fire anyway, but it definitely sort of feeds into itself a bit. Like, I think. Sure. Oh, Myosine, that's a great one. That's a good one. What's up next? Hisako, apparently. That's probably not how you pronounce it. It's probably like Hisako or something, rather than my filthy Gaijin tongue butchering that Japanese. Ooh. Kawaii Ugu. Actual horror theme. It really is, yeah. It feels like it could fit in like the credits theme for a Friday the 13th song or something initially. It's great. Or a John Carpenter flick. Silly European baka? Oh no, the wood remembers. Allegedly. It's way for console gaming. The consoles aren't cheap either, but it's cheap in keeping gaming PC up to date. I would say PCs are the way forward if you are using them for lots of different things. Not just gaming, but for everyday stuff as well. If you're multifasting on your PC, it is worth getting something nice, because my rule is if you can afford it, if you're using something every single day, get something nice. Don't cheap out. Like, save up if you can and get something that'll last. It's like buying £10 shoes versus buying £40 shoes, you know? What level are we? 33. What level's the boss, do we think? PCs last longer if you're not a degenerate like me who has to replace them more. 35. Okay, it's 2 levels out. Fine, that's not too bad. Right, we're gonna do our rotation and then we'll just lust. Okay. The thing is, right, if you're not streaming, you don't need to replace your PC all the fucking time. Like, I replace mine probably twice as often as your average person, I'd wager, because that's, you know, with what I do, I have to keep it up to date. But I think your average machine won't need that, you know. Don't think it'd be necessary. Am I still doing more damage, do you think, with this? I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, I need to move. I think that's not an instant kill on this version, but, you know, we did just fucking snuff it once already. It does technically more damage still to do this than it does to, swap out, so I might as well stay in and kill him. Yeah, most people's ships are a bit of a ship of Theseus, aren't they? I do run them hard. Moo. Kawaii. The big problem at the moment is that why am I taking so much fucking damage? Holy shit. I just realized what my health bar was. Ah! Fucking plant. I think it crit me. What a dick. The bigger problem is optimization, yeah. That is a big deal at the moment where all these games just run like complete ass at all times. It's so fucking aggravating. Alright. It's like we never died. Not that we did. Delicious. Like I said, I mean, jokes aside, dying there wasn't a particularly big deal. Like, it takes like 20 minutes. If that. It's just a bit of a silly way to die. Oh, work's messaging. I better check that. No work, you're gonna be ruining my pace! Any other recommendations for Killer Instinct themes while I'm here? Server error in application. Oh, wow. Okay, the dollar hand should have totally... Oh, is it because I was walking? Because that counts as walking. So look at how many dollar hands there are, by the way. What the fuck? Interesting. Okay, our email platform holder is dead. That's great. Sorry, I just need to check something a minute. Last updated on the 20th. Well, that's fucking useful. Mood. Oh, thank you, Fire Phoenix. Sorry, I will check the. I'll check the message. Ongoing. No. Okay, there's nothing about the issue today. Well, that's fucking useless. Hold on. Thank you so much, Fire Phoenix. While I'm doing this, let me load up the, so I can see your message in a minute. Just logging into my Teams. Money, right? Can I look at the voluptuous jobs? Oh, Venus, my beloved. Venus and her painted cleavage. What a babe. Is anyone talking about this today? No. No. I hear the slightly loud noise of a thingy getting closer. Wait, so they'll aggro if you literally walk into them. Maybe that's what I did with the crawler. Did I walk through him? And that's what aggroed him when I died? Is that what I did? Thank you very much, Fire Phoenix. You're a star, dude. Collision sets them off, yeah. Must be that then. Alright, well, we've wasted a little bit of our strength time, which is a bit of a pain, but... Oh, the Herald of Gargoyles. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Sorry, Brethren. I'll put that on in a sec. Oh, free steal. That's cool. I'll kill that other one, since we're here. I want to get used to my strength. Yeah, Crisis 2, like Crisis 1, like obviously looks incredible, but Crisis 2 does some really cool shit in the city. Even today looks incredible. I mean, saying that, I mean, the game that we tend to play a lot, Brethren and I and Playker, is Hunt Showdown, and that's getting older, and while it did have a bit of a graphics facelift, the techniques they use in it in generally look really nice. Looks really good. Still one of the better looking games I think I've seen. Oh, I mean, Bloodlines looks incredible, but the Bloodlines has such a distinct art style as well, which really helps. Alright, let's see if we can find the exit, shall we? Sorry, we had a bit of a delay. But there we go. Thank you again, Fire Phoenix. What? I can't hear you. Come speak in my orifice. Every time I see Venus, I think she smells like that Venom. I think it's called Venom. Or, no, Poison. I think it's called Poison. The smelly stuff for girls. Like the perfume. I reckon she smells like Poison. The Poison perfume, yeah. Awesome. Oh my god. Why am I getting binned by this Mimic? Why is this Mimic level 43? What the fuck? That is outrageously high level. That is unreasonably high level. Fuck off. Fucking Mimic. I think it's because a lot of games these days tend to push raw texture work as well, which I think also makes the VRAM struggle in the cards quite hard. Mimics spawn a fixed level per set. Tight bastards. Stupid Mimics. No one likes Mimics. Actually, I like Mimics on the higher floors, because they're not fucking flood dragons or whatever. If I had to choose, you know, I'd take the Mimic over that any day. I can't believe Nvidia released that card recently, by the way, like the 5060 or something? With like, what? I don't know how much VRAM it's got, like, but not a lot. Like 8? 8 gigs of VRAM? When a decade ago you could get a card with 8 gigs of VRAM? And I know it's faster RAM, technically, but like, bruh? With the way that games pump out, like, the high-res textures these days, that's just not gonna fly. Like, at all. Even as, like, a budget card, like, and I say budget with quotes around it, because even that card's expensive. There's something going on there. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna cheese me some extra levels here because I've got the fear. Okay, we got another strength. That's fine. We'll pop that for the next floor. Since I spent ages dicking around with my phone, sorry. My apologies. Boo-doo-doo. Where's the exit? Oh, it's the other way. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry, I just randomly murdered this turtle for no good reason. Sorry, turtle. We're going this way. I don't think any of them actually very rarely they ever reach 8 or 7. I mean, one of the new Resident Evil games looks incredible and reaches like 6. But there's just something else going on as well, isn't there? Wiles does need tons actually. Yeah, that one's pretty nuts. Was it Herald of Gargos? Gargos is from Killer Instinct 2, I think, right? Or Omen. Omen? Gargos? Was Idled 1. Oh, interesting. Is the Gargos theme like a mixture of a lot of themes? Is it one of those kind of themes? It is, yeah. Man, this feels familiar. It's almost like I've just done this. Weird. Obviously you haven't though, because that'd be absurd. Oh, did I not pop my strength? I did say I would. Sight. Yeah, sure. Why not? Where are we going? Oh, way. Take a turtle with us. Come on, turtle. Is that a landmine? Do I risk it? What could possibly? We're not going to fail twice, right? Surely. That's what I was trying to do last time. Yeah, because it feels like now if you buy a budget range card, it's not that you won't be able to like play things on max settings, you won't be able to play games at all with some of the games coming out. Which is just like, if you're buying a modern card and you still can't play the games, I don't know what they're thinking. Alright, where we going? You have to buy a better card, yeah, I guess that's the solution here. Bonk. At least I'm not going to get absolutely like slapped into the corner chair by these mimics anymore. Oh my god, there's two. That's bad. The very first time I was doing this, when I was trying to attempt getting you know, the solo, I ran, on my very first attempt, I ran into like one of those ghosts that are crazy rare on this floor set, and it absolutely binned me. It was like level 47, I didn't realize, and I just got completely and utterly rinsed. And I was like, wait, what? What the fuck was that? Absolute scam. Yeah, I wouldn't be overly shocked, honestly, Bethran. Not be shocked at all. What else we got here? This is not KI, but we can all feel sad instead. I mean, especially with this NVIDIA stuff that's come out as well from Gamers Nexus, among others, it's kind of interesting to see how this is going to play out. Okay, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, and kill it. What level are these? 46. Yeah, there is a big jump in the levels on this floor set, actually, in general. I wish I had a rage handy so I could just be lazy and just rinse all these really quickly. Never mind. Cons of 2 models of every generation. A lot of games have to be made with the weaker model in mind. I mean, that certainly, the bigger the gap for the average consumer, the eventually will be worth. Water physics in games you can't even swim. Yeah, I mean, I think certainly the consoles. I mean, the Xbox Series S is a problem, I would say, in general. Having to, like, concessions are being made, but I don't think that's necessarily affecting the higher end PC stuff or the optimization, maybe. But at least not in that sort of sense, I don't think. It is causing issues for games like getting like being built in mind. With that in mind, which is a bit more of a different problem, I think. Do you know, there was a funny period of time where consoles, for a little bit, were outstripping PCs. Like years and years and years and years and years and years ago. Consoles were the powerhouse. Then it all sort of like swapped around. Of course, the more modular nature of PCs. And them being a lot more accessible. Just change that around. I mean, I'm surprised that the CEO of NVIDIA could say on stage blatantly, I mean, I know the laws in America are kind of fucked right now, but like, just saying that a 5060 with 8GB of RAM is better than a 4090. There is no scenario where that's the case. Like, how is that even legal? Like, well, like, how is that just not false advertisement? It's not even close. They're like, yeah, in a very, very, very certain circumstance, like where in one particular game, running at a very particular resolution, running like 8 times frame gen, you might see occasionally better numbers when the 4090 isn't using any of these features. Yeah, like, okay, sure. That's false advertisement. Like, come on. I mean, who's gonna stop him? Yeah, true. People keep buying them, and it's just... I mean, all of the bad press coming out about NVIDIA might help. This is the, you know... This is the other graphics card company's time to shine, you know? What was the latest that ATI did? Was it the 7800 XT? Like, this is their time to shine. It's up to them if they drop the ball or not, I guess. If AMD doesn't fuck up their drivers, AMD are pretty infamous for fucking balking their drivers, though, aren't they? Like it's so frequent that it's more than just a meme. It's a real pain. Thank you. Uh-oh. What we got on here that's related? I probably could leave on this one, realistically. No? Actually, I can't, okay. I do need some more XP though, so... Yeah, this is taking a bit longer because I've been, I took that phone call in a few bits, but... Yeah, literally, all you have to do is not fuck up. It reminds me of the whole time where Microsoft shat the bed so hard with their, like, you can't swap discs and pre-owned is dead thing, and Kinect is going to be watching you masturbate all times of the day. And then Sony just went, this is how you swap games, and just showed a guy handing a disc to another guy. Absolute pottery. Like, that is how you fuck up your competition instantly. You take advantage of their fuck up and just completely run with it. You completely run with it. I mean, that was just absolute genius. Like, good stuff. Yeah, Steve. I mean, I could see Valve getting involved in that. I could see Valve getting involved in that. Genuinely could. And then they're all fucked. Valve's definitely got the user base to make that work. I still think this song wouldn't be out of place in SMT. Man, I miss playing SMT5. I want to get back to it on Saturday mornings, but I also really want to get this done. I really want to get my Necromancer title. So I'm a bit conflicted. I do want to finish SMT5 in the mornings, though. If only to punch Abdiel right in the fucking face. She needs it. She's so pretty, but she's such an asshole. Oh yeah, I remember that. If you can't afford, what was it? We have a console for people who can't afford the new Xbox One. It's called the Xbox 360. Like, that was the moment where Don Matrix's like career just went like completely down the drain. Like that was your Xbox career done there, dude. Rip. That was a terrible answer. Or when you're already getting fucked on PR, that is the worst thing you could have said. I didn't know you were aiming for Necro. Good luck. Yeah, thanks, man. I got to 183 yesterday and then binned, like, which is a bit sad. I haven't ever got past 183. That seems to be my hard stick point twice now. But I'm definitely trying. It's not unsurprisingly, it's not easy, is it? But do I want any more XP? 47. Now we can. I think boss is 48 or 47. That should be fine. Oh no, just my type. I know. Let's get some SMT up on the go for this then. Hit me. Let's fucking go. I'm on my last lust? Man, I've been getting fucked on lust. Did we decide last time it was still better to lust? What is that, 993? I think it probably is. As long as we can survive. We're gonna have another ice one in a sec. He's really slow, so I can get away with doing it this way. I'm gonna have to drop out and heal in a bit though. Oh! Oh! He's 49, yeah, he's 2 levels higher, okay. Fine. He's not a dangerous enemy, but occasionally these hard hits. Eventually it's not a problem because it's consistent every time because we're not having level disparity. So that's less of a problem, but... It would be really interesting to see Steam get involved in the hardware game, like properly. A lot of these companies need a fucking slap. I'm having another bit of competition. It's always good for the consumer, for the competition. Always. You want these companies to be like fighting against each other. You'll get the best result. It's like why WoW was shit when they were the only like big MMO player, because they didn't have anyone to fight against. They didn't have to be better. They didn't have to improve. They could just like be lazy for donkey's years. But then FF had its massive resurgence, which really helped make WoW a better game in general. And now, hopefully, WoW being a bit better with some of its systems will make FF a better game. And that is how it should be. Alrighty, easy peasy. It's like we never left. You know, they're shaking when FF showed them their surveys. Yeah. I mean, that's great though, right? Like, what a absolutely perfect like situation. Absolutely perfect situation. You desperately want Blizzard to be in a situation where they're like, fuck. No, I got toaded. No. Okay, fine. You want them to be in a situation where they're feeling vulnerable, because they'll start putting out their best work. They went for that weird period of like painting out cleavages and destroying like pictures because it had girls on them and stuff, because they couldn't control themselves and stopped drinking breast milk and stuff. And that was a bit of a dark time for WoW. They seem to have gotten over that a little bit now. They've gotten over the girls are icky phase, which is good. Girls are smelly. Ew. Level 51. Holy shit, I'm massive behind an XP. Massive behind an XP. Might pop afterwards. Lucky the sucky buses are nice and easy. I do need some extra pulls, so I'm gonna grab some guys. I think we're gonna take a little bit of extra time killing stuff on this floor set, just to get some XP. Girls with cuties with their breast milk. what an incredibly cursed sentence. Mimics will be scary with how far behind you are. Yeah, they will give amazing XP though, but the mimics will be really, really hard. Well, I got Steel up at the moment, so I should be okay if I run into one, I think. Like, I've said before, like, I enjoyed WoW for many, many years, and it didn't give me any joy to see it go to complete shit for such a long time. Everything after Legion till... like Dragonflight, was okay, like, but everything after Legion till then, that was like 5 or 6 years of WoW just being utterly drivel. Absolutely drivel. And that was so sad to see. You had to get that curse thought out of your brain. I mean, it's that was definitely a statement. That's a good one. What else we got here? This one's a good one. We got anything else? The Adversary. Which one's this one? You consider trying out WoW Classic and started and getting annoyed with the changes with the 14. The trial of 20 doesn't really give you an impression to justify buying anything. No, it doesn't. That's kind of the issue, really. Like, they need to have a free trial like FF's. Like, again, both games need to look at each other and take the best bits and leave the worst bits. They really do. Like, what? Like, FF's got to sort its fucking shit housing stuff out, man. Like, it's a joke these days. Like literally, bruh. Stop that. Absolute garbage here. WoW's got to sort out its problem with its content being completely worthless after the expansion's over. You've got like 200 plus dungeons and 10 are worth doing. What are you doing? stop that. I'm blind as well, am I? Cool. We've been pretty lucky on debuffs on these floors so far, so... What level are we now? 50. We finally caught up. Nice. Oh, we got Ricochet! Fuck yes. DPS is about to increase rapidly. Let's fucking go. Well, I got scammed on treasure chest here. Absolute swizzology. I'll take the free steal. Nice. Do need another strength though. This one's decent. What else we got? Vengeance, Primordial Godless. Is this the... Kadashtu? Kadashtu's a good one too. I wish my YouTube would like recommend me more of the same game rather than me having to search for it. It's a bit of a pain to miss. Are we no longer blind? Beast. We can see again. I'll wait till the ads are over for Avacon, because he probably can't hear what I'm saying. Got a treasure in it, yeah. Ooh, and a recent one. Where are we going? This one's okay. The Primordial God's fight. What's this one? This... Oh, the Kadashtu. Yeah, this one's alright. I miss Cleo and her big old jiggly personality. Need to see her again. Oh. And do I want to kill anything more? What are we, 51? Probably okay. Ah, we're back. Okay, I'll answer the question. FF's got a few things to mellow out that are kind of similar to WoW's. Lolicon FF becomes obsolete by the patch, because everything is linear to the relevant current raid tier. But your glams, well, yeah, I mean, you've also got the leveling roulettes and stuff, which always mean that you'll always have people at max level, and if you want to do them, you won't get penalized for doing it, which is nice. You'll always get the current currency. It's just that FF needs a little bit of a shake-up, man. I think. It's too formulaic at the moment. You do your expert roulette, everyone gets the same level of gear, there's no variance, the gear is guaranteed to be the same. One of the nice things about WoW is that because gear can drop and gear can be unique, there's lots of unique little bits you can find in raids, which are kind of fun. That can lead to frustration as well, so it's a balancing act, but I think that's one of the things that it's missing a little bit. And I think it would be nice to see them sort that out. I think they also need to sort out the combat a little bit. It's gotten a bit too 2-minute burst windowy for my liking. They did say they're going to look at that after Dawn Trail and the next expansion, so it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. Plus, a big pull for me for FF is the story, and I thought the story's been a bit drivel lately. Getting better, as I've said before, but it's still not great. It needs a bit TLC. Like, I mean this in the politest possible way, you need to treat this as the premium, like, company-saving product it is, and stop letting junior writers write bad stuff, which is kind of what happened here, and get back onto writing good stuff with the good writers. The drainage broke in one of your enclosures? Oh dear. Is that fixable, or is that something you're gonna have to get someone in to have a look at? Auto crossbow? I don't even know what that does. I don't think I've ever used it. That's not true. I've used it like twice. Right, we'll get a couple of extra kills here for the XP. Until we hit 60, we are going to be a little bit... Oh, yay. Until we hit 60, we're going to be a little bit of risky behavior. What's in here, anyway? You'll come with me. Lucky it's Froge. Base Froge. They're safe. They know what's up. Yeah, lucky them, not anything, you know, that's really endangered by that. The Endwalker post-patches were dire. I didn't dislike Dawntrail Story as much as most people, but it isn't what I expect out of the same game that produced Heaven's Ward, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker. Yeah, agreed. It's a real mess. The Endwalker patch was just FF4, and the problem is it was FF4 done in a sort of boring way. I like Zero. I thought Zero was kind of cute, but like... I don't know. Wasn't great overall. Oh no, I'm running low on cock. We need to get some more cock. Heaven's Sword had way too much RNG in the gear and Stormblade had too much RNG in the relics. They removed the attribute thing because everyone was using the same build. So rather than giving a reason to pick a build, people were like, I'm just gonna opt fuck it, remove it. Yeah, I know. We kind of need a little, like Yoshi P talked about a little bit, we need a little bit more like friction again. We need some friction. We need people to be able to make mistakes or make choices or, you know. We don't want insane RNG like some of the worst WoW stuff gets, like where you can get like a Titan forged fucking version of the armor you want. Oh god, please no, save me from this death. But I do want some variants or some like slight differences in bits and bobs. I think that would be more interesting. But we'll have to see. I mean, I played a lot of the raids in Heaven's Sword when it first came out, and it was a bit miserable at times. Especially trying to play with randoms, it was a bit of a lesson in pain. Trying to do Alexander when it first released with randoms was just awful. Just awful. Absolutely dreadful. I didn't mind Zero. I didn't mind Zero particularly. I don't think she was like incredible. I didn't mind her. Yeah, again, I think it's a case of like, especially with the overall writing, it just, I don't know. I really do think they need to treat the writing as their cash cow, and they need to be very, 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 very careful with what they're doing with it. I think that's a big deal. Battle of Beelzebub? Which one's this one? I've been saying for years, I'd love it if they took a look at how they present the story. I don't find running around talking to one NPC after another for an hour broken up the occasional dungeon to be particularly engaging. Same. Agreed. Agreed 100%. I think the main story... I don't think you can do that anymore. They've done that. This is like an SMT2 boss team or something, I think. I think they just need to break it up with more gameplay these days and find better ways of telling the story a little bit better. Like when they hit with the story with FF, they really hit, and it's fucking awesome, and I love it. But when they miss, oh boy, then what you've essentially got is a boring dialogue simulator with literally no gameplay, and it's rough, man. It's rough, and it hurts. Wook is an absolute menace. Wook completely sapped my enjoyment. And just to be clear, it wasn't the voice acting. Even though we meme it a little bit, the voice acting was perfectly fine for like 99% of it. Like, I have no problems with the voice actress. It just Wook as a character was just rough. Just basically shit Goku. Like, everything, power of friendship, and I know nothing about the world I live in, and like, lady, you've lived here for like fucking 20 years or something, and you know nothing about your next door neighbors. It's terrible writing. Like, what are you doing? You should have been showing us around and talking about the things that you know about your people and why you are fit to rule. But you didn't, and instead you just look like a fucking clown. And now I want nothing to do with you. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Stormblood was rough. Stormblood was rough. Also, hot take, Stormblood has some of the worst music in the game. Holy shit. I hate that fucking Doman zone. Good god. It's one of the only times I've ever had the music off. I mean, I had the music off for this because it's very repetitive, you know. And it's very limited, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Right, we can leave. What level are we? 54. I want to see the boss like 56 this floor. Oh,
Lewd.
I made her Alice when she can't prove she can't hold herself, let alone the world. That's pretty good. She's like the Poochie. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you very much for that. I don't think her VA is great. I don't think her VA is great. I think the VA wasn't brilliant. I think the accent is a bit whiffy. I think there's some... But some of that is... Some of the actual delivery is going to be down to bad direction more than bad VA work. I don't know a lot of Senna's previous work or anything, but I didn't have any particular, like just... any particular, like, issues with it. But Dawn Trails just has some bad delivery. And again, what annoys me is, like, Square Enix, this is your #1 product. This is literally keeping your company afloat. Stop phoning it in. If it doesn't work, redo it. Give it the money it needs, let them have the time they need to do the stuff they need to do, and make sure you do it right. I don't like the accent. I think I could have done without the accent. I just don't think it flows very well. I don't know if the accent's fake. It sounds fake. I'm assuming that Senna's American. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm assuming. I want to say something happened with Dawn Trail's development. Yeah, I think something went really badly wrong. Really badly wrong. And I think they were then hoping that they could squeeze it through. And then the player base was like, everything about this is bad. The story is terrible. What is going on? Your release windows are bad. And the big problem is, of course, they planned an expansion 2 years ahead of time. It's not like they can suddenly change the release schedule now, or the story, particularly drastically. They're probably sitting there going, shit, this is not good. We've got a load of feedback that stuff isn't working, and that people are not really happy with the current schedule and what we need to do, and we have no real feasible way of changing this. I think they've been, I think they've definitely tweaked the story. I think Wook's taken a back seat, and I think that's fairly obvious. The accent's very fake. I mean, the big one, of course, is Speen, listen to me, and it's like, oof. But again, that's not necessarily Senna's fault either. That's probably bad direction of not knowing what scene you're trying to yell at. But that was a particularly standout, noticeable one, I'd say. That fight's terrible. Yeah. It's exact. I don't want to spoil things. I'm trying to be as coy as possible, but that is the epitome of what I think is the problem with Dawn Trail is. For better or for worse, the story is about us as characters, right? Like, it's an RPG. It's not just an MMO. Like, this is an RPG where a lot of this is about, you know, the Warrior of Light. To have your moment of, like, triumph whipped away from you because the annoying cat girl won't shut the fuck up is very, very irritating. Very irritating. Stolen is one thing, but like it needs to be deserved, and nothing Wook did for the entire story was deserved. Wook just didn't understand anything that was going on, made like a complete clown, made mistakes left, right, and center, and still got rewarded for it. And that's the most annoying thing. Like if Wook like act like a complete moron, but her dad was like, actually, you know what? You're not ready, like at all. It's gonna be your brother. that would have actually been some good writing, because all that time, like where you're wandering around, only to find out, you know, like. Oh, actually, like, you know, Dad was like, nah, bro. Like, you ain't doing that. No chance. We need Abdul in here, don't we? Thing is, I got a lot of problems with Endwalker. I think Endwalker is possibly way worse than Dawn Trail in terms of actual content. Like, guaranteed. Like, absolutely terrible expansion in terms of content. But the story was really good, so, you know, you had it the other way around. I'm not entirely sure which is better, frankly. I think, to be fair, Dawn Trail's way around is probably better, realistically. Hey, Didi, you're right. Dawn Trail's story has some severe pacing problems. Severe. The bunnies are great until they're not. Like, I don't need to spend 4 fucking hours with, like, Dicking Way or whatever. Please, please, for the love of mercy, learn what editing is. We got good emotes. Lots of ladies enjoying ice cream. Well-known fact. And, you know, my wife in Stardew Valley, Robin. We rescued her from a bad marriage. Based Robin. I need to commission an art of, like, Robin with, like, drinking out of a mug in the farmer's bed that says Cuck Queen or something. I don't know. I feel that would be quite funny. I'm on it. I got this. With Demetrius looking through the window with a solitary tear in his eyes. Like the sicko window look, but, you know, sad. Should have paid more attention to your fucking wife than shouldn't you, Demetrius? You bastard. You know what? I'm gonna pop a strength here and just whiz through the boss. The sad 10 doctor at the window. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perfect. I think we've caught up on our XP pretty hard, actually. I've been murdering lots of dudes. Just mock it up in your farm. Make sure there's a chair in the corner. Yeah, the special chair. Demetrius can come around once a week to watch us fuck. Honestly, it is kind of criminal that Robin isn't romanceable in that game. And Abe did talk about like how in the original game there was stuff like affairs and like, you know, issues and stuff. And it's like, why was that not in the game? I had to fix it with a mod. Absolute criminal. You home wrecker. Their marriage on the way out. I was just helping it along. Oh, drill! Get drilled, idiot! Boosh! The mighty drill has returned. The mighty drill. Oh, Creels. Cryle was the saddest thing. It's a Cryle expansion. Cryle gets 30 minutes with some fake ice cream. Absolutely destroyed. Completely brutalized. Criminal. Although at least we can take an amazing video where, have you all seen it? Where fucking Gratia's eating the ice cream. It's so funny. I think it's actually better now we get crit drill, we just do this. Scion's divided. Oh god, I just had a horrible thought. Speaking of science, if Wook like at the end of it's like, actually I don't want to be here. I want to join you and come along on the world. I'm gonna fucking yeet her into space, man. I'm gonna yeet her into fucking space. I'm gonna take her to the goddamn moon and leave her there. Good luck with that. It wasn't. No, I don't think it was intention that Wook's getting leased, but I think Wook is getting leased harder than Least got leased. But the thing is, to be fair, that's what feedback should be about. Oh, I should have crit that. No, never mind. That's what you know. Good feedback should be. If you do something and it does not work, then one of the things you should be doing is taking that feedback on board. And utilizing that, you know? What time is it? Oh, we started really early, didn't we? Fuck it, let's keep going. As long as you guys aren't bored, I'm gonna keep going. But also, it kind of shows how quickly you can do the first 50 floors, by the way. Like, you just fucking zoom. We now get crit drills. Rip. Oh boy. I mean, thing is, that's the thing, like, story mistakes and stuff happen. We had one in Stormblood as well, for example, you know, like, it's not uncommon. It's just addressing it. And that's what I was saying, is like, I'm glad you gave some writers a chance to give it a go. And in all fairness, they gave it a go, and I don't think it worked. There's nothing wrong with that. But part of the thing now is making sure that you address that, and, oh nice. It's addressing that and making sure that you fix that. It's taking a look at what works, what doesn't, and then, you know. The poison cut retcon in Heavens. Yeah, literally, yeah. Like, sometimes you just have to look at something and go, shit, that didn't work, and that's alright, you know? Bonk. $59, almost there. No! I got scammed! No! Bollocks. Alright. Back we go then. Man, Lease was a fucking real train wreck. A real train wreck. And it's a shame because, you know, I think they could have done something with it. I think they decided to cut their losses a bit. The problem is, it's very hard to write stupid and adorable. It's a difficult challenge without them coming across ignorant. And stupid but adorable is fine when they're not in positions of power. But when they're supposed to be in positions of power or know certain things, they just come across ignorant, and ignorance is irritating. It's just annoying. Like, no one wants to be around an ignorant person. It's just fucking frustrating. Yeah, like with Ida, that's fine. Yeah. Like, Ida was okay. But Lise is not. It's a tight line between annoying and adorable stupidity. Yeah, exactly. Like, I would say, for the most part, Goku is adorable stupidity, right? Through most of, like, Dragon Ball. Nothing too egregious. But there are times in Super where Goku's stupidity is just extremely annoying, and it just comes across as bad writing. Like, it is a very fine line. It's a very fine line. Like, lovable, naive, like, idiot versus ignorant asshole is the sort of line. Bruh. I don't want to be a frog. I don't want to be a frog. You know. At this point, I have no faith that the writer has any confidence in their female leads. We've had it now, Zero and Wook. It's a shame because we got some great female characters in that game. Actually, I mean, I count my War of Light as a great female character, frankly, but I would like to see someone with the charisma and presence of Emmett, who was a lady. I think that would be a good sort of interesting approach. Nice. Ishtal has just become a walking etherometer, which is also a bit of a shame. I don't think any of this is unfixable, by the way. I don't think any of this is unfixable. I don't think some of the gameplay foibles are unfixable. I don't think some of the story stuff is unfixable. That's the thing. They know what they need to do, and they can easily do it. They just need to crack on and get it sorted. I hope that the combat rework of 8.0 is a very, very earnest attempt to shake things up. I really do. I think that's going to be the big teller of how things will feel. I'll still like the game, but I would prefer if they make an effort to, you know, evolve the game forward. The game's been very stiff and static for a while now, and needs a bit of a shake-up. Bruh. Fucking toading trap. Again. I'm sad now. Yeah, there's also just slightly skiffy writing, isn't there? Is it bad that I just want Ishikawa back? I know she's got promoted and stuff for being fucking incredible, but can we please get her back? Can we just pay her more? That'd be great. Like, I think she is evidently and clearly the best writer they have, like, by quite a large margin. Oh, I don't need to kill shit now, do I? I just realized I'm being stupid. What I do need, though, is I am in dire need of some treasure chests. I don't think all of I don't think Endwalker was all of Ishikawa. I don't think. I think it was pieces of it. I think Shadowbringers was all of it. I believe. Right. Rage? We have 3 rages? When the fuck did that happen? Get fucked.jpg. Can't toad me now, fuckers! Oh, I have to go so far back to get that rage. That's so annoying. Stab it! 30 seconds. I feel this might be the wrong way. Just making me a little bit sad. Yeah, ginormous flaws. Okay. That's alright, we'll just pop the, we'll get the chest here and then... They heard my criticism and said sorry, have some rage on us. Oh, that's nice of them. Thing is, I think if FF wants to keep up its, like, you know, reputation as the best written MMO, they've got some work to put in, I think, at this point. And the thing is, it's not like it diminishes how good Shadowbringers was as a whole. You can still take Shadowbringers mostly completely by itself, and what you've got there is an absolute shit banger of an expansion and game, and just as a flat out story, it's really good. And I think you still have that, but they really need to get back to that height of what they're doing. That's actually cool if Thancred does do that. That's really interesting. I think one of my favorite scenes of Endwalker is still where... Bruh. Oh, man. Okay. Just that one little extra fucked me at the end there, I guess. I should have used a fortune. Damn, would have been a good floor for it. Yeah. I think one of my favorite scenes of Endwalker is where they take the dodgy teleport and everyone is sitting there puking their guts up. It's really funny. Like that's a genuinely really fucking funny section of the game. You're like, hey, how is everyone? Everyone's like, I want to die. They're all keeled over. Oh, it's a mimic. I love mimics. Thing is, I think that's one of the best things they've ever done is making that the Scions in dungeons have all their own personality and do weird shit. That makes it so fun. Like where like you've got like Alizé or whatever who'll just limit break immediately because she's really aggressive, like not even holding it and other stuff. Like I think that's really cool. More of that kind of stuff, please. It's fun. Adds a bit of flavor to stuff. Stop that. Please, for love of mercy, give me a strength. Oh, this is Serenity floor. No, also no items floor. Purity, okay. I love that kind of stuff. That's always nice. One of my cats is going in and out of the cat flap like over and over again. I don't know what they're doing down there. Little weirdos. I hope they're not trying to bring something in, which might be a bigger problem. I'll have to check in a minute. Lust. I need to like start popping some fortunes, I think. I think we're gonna have to start popping some fortunes. I know, yeah, I know 3 cats and I have 2 cats and an ugly looking cat. I always forget you, Emmett. Doesn't Emmett come with you in the Katana Revel, right? He tanks. What a chad. I still think one of the funniest lines of that expansion is you get stuck up at like bow point or whatever, and you can just say something like along the lines of Kupo question mark. And Thancred just turns to you and goes, oh yes, I'm sure we'll all be laughing when we have to slaughter them all in a minute. Fucking great line. Kupo? It's also a really important line in a way, right? Oh my god, is there enough patrols in here? Look at this! It's a really important line in a way, because again, it re-solidifies something that Dawn Trail did a couple of times, but at this point in the story, the Warrior of Light is starting to become a genuine, like, absolute giga ass fucker. There is no real threat of anyone holding you up at gunpoint at this point. And it's a really funny, it's an interesting and funny way for them to sort of show that. Like, the threat here is not the fact they're holding up at gunpoint. The threat is actually that we don't want to kill them, ideally. So while it's a joke, it's a really nice bit of narrative way to sort of show the strength of the character. I'm supposed to lose any power. I'm actually surprised too, and I'm glad they didn't, because I think it's more fun for them to try and incorporate, like, what do you do with... Again, I'm going to be coy for spoilers. What do you do with the situation, you know? we know what the character is, you know, we know what's going on. Like, what do we do, and how do you manage that? And I think that shows some potential fun writing stuff. That's what I liked about the most recent patch. You sure got... Oh my god, the lightning blast was incredible. Yeah, like they zap you. Like, I wired up the entire city's electrical grid. I didn't think it would, but I thought I'd try it. And your character just gets up and just like, ow. Incredible, like... I love me some broke, overpowered shit. Like, give me that. I love it. Like, I love it. It's fun. It's fun narratively. It's exciting. Like, and then you can just throw your character in the most absolutely absurd situations and see what happens. It's like the whole Dragon Ball Z thing, isn't it? Like Goku's a planet cracker at the age of 7. So what crazy shit can you throw Goku against, and how fun can that be? Like, the kid can break planets in two. Let's see what we can do. I think again, I'll try and avoid spoilers as best I can. There's a particular scene in Endwalker where one of the guards says, "Do we put the shock collar on the Warrior of Light?" And the guy says, "What would be the point? It would do literally nothing except anger them. However, their companions have no such defenses, and so if they step out of line, the shock collars will kill them." That is a good enough deterrent. Great line. Acknowledges your character, acknowledges your power, while also being clever about it. I mean, that particular character didn't get the position they were in by being stupid, and that's fun. That's another really good line. Yes, what would be the point of an explosive collar around your neck that flat out wouldn't kill you? If you can take like a god's punch to the forehead, chances are that's not going to do a lot. They might enjoy the shock collar at this point, yeah. I also wonder, like, does this affect their personal life? Like, does this affect them, like, if they're trying to get drunk at this point? Like, does it take, like, absurd amounts of alcohol to even make a dent now? Like, presumably, if you can, like, alcohol, like, essentially, like, debilitates you, like... I mean, they did say that poison would still work. I mean, we know for a fact that poison works. Although, that was before a certain event, so... That was before a certain expansion, so maybe it wouldn't in the same way now, but... What is it that Emmett says? He says something like, "I'm disappointed, you're supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to be like us," or whatever, but and he goes, "Oh, no doubt you tower above your ilk. That for sure, but it's still disappointing," sort of thing. Another interesting line. He says something about us not being human. He says that about the people in general, yeah. I mean, that's a great line as well. How can you, like, I think it's just all says, isn't it? How can you justify, like, you know, murdering people over and over again, like, to joining? He's like, "I don't murder people. I don't see you as alive. Ergo, it is not murder." It's like, god damn. Yeesh. Good line, though. Fucked up but valid. Like, from his point of view, it makes perfect sense. It's terrible, of course, but, like... From his point of view, it makes perfect sense. Nah, so I'll get away with it. I have not had a single strength in, like, ages. This is a scam. I want to report this to the manager. The problem is Emmett is like an absolute charisma like planetoid. Like with huge gravity pulling everything towards him. Hey, all I had to do was whinge about it. Nice. Do I want to strength the boss? Nah, I've got plenty of time, it doesn't matter. Oh, his VA is great. Yeah. I mean, again, I very rarely have any problems with the VA in the game. Dawn Trail has some weird lines, but it's still not bad VA, even with the weird lines. Not really. Like, I've heard worse. I've heard way worse in lots of different games. Bruh. Of course, I hit the landmine on a no healing floor. Obviously. I broke bread you, I saw children you, I lived but died beside you and still found you wanting, yeah. It's great. I mean, there's so many things I want to say that I'm just being a bit careful about spoilers, but it's only the end of the main patch of Shadowbringers, like, where it's all kicking off. Like, from start to finish, it's so good. From, like, almost all the lines of Emmett has, like, where he still isn't sure. He isn't sure. And it really shows, and he's trying to push you that little bit further towards the end. Really, really interesting. I think a lot of that towards the very end is just seeing it. It's like, I need to know. I need to know. I need to push this as far as I can. I'll take out your friends. I'll try and push this as much as I can. I want this to be true. Really good. Really, really good. Because he has his suspicions for the entire story, doesn't he? And that's what makes that final confrontation so interesting. Right. We are at floor 50! Yeah, boy! And he was tempered as well, yeah. I mean, ultimately, he has to do what is right for, He has to do what's right for, for the big Z. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I should probably lost this. Not a dangerous fight, but it's might as well. I don't use Lust for anything other than bosses, so I may as well. Just gotta be a bit careful of not getting caught by the Yeah, there was no like burlier man than him, basically. Like he was the best of the best. It's also what makes so like 5.3's boss fight, again to be as coy as possible, very sad in multiple ways. The characters there had all of their heroes one by one turn against them. I mean, as we know from the raid content of Endwalker, they were friends with our character. They were friends with Emmett. Like, there was a lot of stuff going on there. They looked up to them. They were young. Like they had a hero complex kind of in a way. Like, lots of interesting stuff there. Ah, scammer. Anytime. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Man, I need to go into the coffee. That McDonald's one earlier was fucking weak sauce. Big sad. Goodbye, Edda. You're one of the more unique bosses of this place. And probably one of the easiest. Hope you don't come back to haunt me. Bleh. Oh, she got the eye patch as well, didn't she? Alright. Well, after we made a small error in judgment, we've got that to 50. It's not too bad. I'll probably do some more later off stream anyway. Just to get up to a slightly higher floor as well. Alright everyone, thank you for being here in the early morning stream. I hope you enjoyed. So, again, I don't know if I'll continue this next weekend because there'll be, the Occult Crescent's going to be out, and I might be doing that instead. I'm level 67 now. Damn. I've never done any content other than this, and I've got 67 already. That's pretty funny. Getting some good experience. So thanks everyone for being here as always. I always like our early morning chat streams, and I hope you guys enjoy popping along. It's good fun. I will see you this afternoon, or this evening, with some shenanigans. And, yeah, I will catch you in a bit. Alright, peeps. Take care. We're getting exploration? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's on Tuesday. It's looking cool. Like, all the different classes, all the different, like, the zone that's going to be there. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. I might stream it Tuesday. I'm either not going to stream Tuesday, or I'm going to stream that Tuesday. It'll be one of the two. You have to go through the main story, post-main. Honestly, the post stuff, it's alright. Genuinely, it's alright. And you might not have to. You might only have to do, DT. Like, if I remember Eureka, you only had to do, Stormblood. The actual quest, Stormblood. I think after that you could, sign up for Eureka. So you might be alright anyway. Oh. Anyway, peeps. Thank you very much. I will see y'all later. Always a pleasure to see you. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.